welcome back to another episode. Happy Thursday, guys. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Guys, what did I tell you? I want to say Saturday stream, either Saturday stream or the stream prior to that. I told you guys to expect anything and everything from the comic book line. And here we are. I'm going to tell you guys later on what to expect, another figure to expect from this line, because it is a big deal figure, specifically in the statue world regarding DC. So let's see who's in the house. We'll get started right away. I am starving. I just walked in from soccer. I am dying right now. So let's get started, guys. Also, we got the release of Kid Pool. Looks incredible. Gonna get into that as well. And then I think that's it for tonight. So let's see who's in the house, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button, please. Let me see. Who do we have in the house? We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hello.
Welcome. Happy Thursday. What up, Plastic Crackers? Kid Pool. Yep, Kid Pool is out, guys. We got Uncarded in the house. Welcome, my.
I'm doing.
Gina Carano finally beat the House of Mouse. No, she won the lawsuit? Tell me, Uncarded, what happened? Tell me exactly what happened. She won the lawsuit. What did she get? Let me know. Michael, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Hail chat. Big Dog, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Welcome. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Bow.
How you doing?
I feel like I'm back. Us. I don't get it. I feel like I'm back. Us. Is that an eagle? Back USA? I'm feeling like I'm back. US. Explain, Bob. Explain. I don't speak Luch. Oh my god. We got Lou.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Rudy's World. Rudy's not even in here. As H Green, not the Wolverine, but we'll take it. Wait, Harold is not here. There's no Harold. There's no Harold in here. Am I lagging? Am I delayed? Am I going crazy right now? We got Rue.
I'm doing.
They settled, and Disney said we look forward to. Stop. Wait, settled on what though? What did she get? What did she get out of this lawsuit? I want to know. We look forward to working with you again. She better not take any roles making less than $3 billion. Get the hell out of here. I would never work with nobody who banned me over my politics. Get away from me. Guys, please hit that like button. There's 15 of you guys in here already. Thank you guys for being here. We got Sean in the house.
I'm doing.
Welcome, my friend. Hello there, May. Glad to be with us. This guy. Oh, Harold in the house. I don't know why. So how do people see that you're on here, but I couldn't see that you're on
I'm doing.
Welcome. Yeah, so it looks like I may be delayed or the chat is delayed. I don't know. Because somebody said, Ash said Harold, and Harold's name hadn't popped up yet. So that was very weird. That never happened before. Let's wait for a few of you guys to come in, and then we'll start. It's going to be a short one. But like I said, guys, buckle up with this comic line from Hot Toys, because it is going to get crazy. This is the line that they're using to give us the most random comic book stuff. And I don't mean random in a bad way. I mean random as in whatever they feel like making, right? They did Agent Venom. Who's asking for Agent Venom? There's absolutely no reason to make any Agent Venom. It's coming. What was the other thing that they came out with? Oh, the Supreme Iron Man. The moment I saw that Supreme Iron Man, and not only that figure, the moment I saw Agent Venom, right? I was like, wait a minute. And I told you guys, I was like, wait a minute. This why? Like, who's asking for this? Where is this coming from? Then we get Supreme. I said, they're giving us everything and anything comic, literally. And I'm talking about big deal stuff, not like just any random stuff. Big deal stuff. Iron Man Supreme. Who expected that? I know I didn't. Who expected the Killing Joke? I didn't. That's my point. Expect the unexpected, like I told you guys over a week ago, because the line is going to give us figures that we never expected getting from Hot Toys, period. So, gonna get insane. All right, let's get started, guys. There's only 15 of you guys in here, so looks like everybody's sleeping. So, as you can see, guys, very, very different than the Arkham Joker. That Arkham Joker was a big deal when it came out. Sold out. People, I want to say till about last year or the year before, we're still looking for that Joker, that Arkham Joker. Again, very similar to this. As you can see, this is straight from a comic, right? Same exact face, right? It's not like they gave you like somewhat of a look of it. No, exactly the same, really close together eyes for that Joker look. You get the camera, nice touch to have that accessory, right? As you can see, the vest, this vest here reminds me of the Joker, right? The Joaquin Phoenix Joker, one of those what was the company? Inner. Remember Inner made that 4-pack? I believe one of them had like a yellowish vest type thing. So it reminds me of that a little bit. Look at the boots, guys. Really, really nice looking boots there. The tailoring, as you can see, sharp, clean, neat, perfect. Another thing that Hot Toys has been nailing, if you guys haven't been paying attention, if you guys haven't been getting too many things, let me show you guys real quick. I shouldn't be doing this, but let me show you guys something. I'm working on this video. I'm working on this video right now, and I just want to show you guys something regarding the tailoring, which is why I'm bringing this up to begin with. So this figure, guys, is gonna be a classic. I can tell you that right now. Okay. The tailoring on this is why I'm bringing this up. I'm not saying much because what I want to say is going to be said in the video. But look at the tailoring. Look how nice those pants look. The boots. Look how it fits. Look how sharp it is. Look how beautiful that sweater looks. Everything about the figure is perfect. So the tailoring of that figure, guys. And again, not just this figure, but a lot of the figures that Hot Toys has been doing recently have really, really, really good tailoring. Let me see who's here. 16 Junkie account back online. Oh, I just realized that. I just realized you're back. Who did you have to looch for this? Tell us. Who did you looch? Oh my God, Tijuana, how are you, my friend? Welcome. I'm doing. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. He said, "Did you block me?" Absolutely not, Harold. Stop with the lies, Harold. Harold doesn't say much in the stream, but when he says something, it's asking me a lie. Unbelievable. Your screen just glitched out like it was being happy by the government. Imagine. Fast, he must be blind because he said I must be happy. Oh my God. When credit says somebody unblock you, he has you in timeout. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Leo, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, welcome. Still at work, but I'll be listening while I drive. Be careful, my friend. And thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Carla, my friend, welcome.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome, welcome. All right, guys. So, again, the gloves, right? The skin tone on the figure, as you can see, it's all the way down to the arms, which it better be. Not going to have a two-tone Joker. So again, the hat, nice touch. The cane, nice touch. Again, this is going to be a very, very basic figure. But what makes the figure is obviously the head sculpt, right? That likeness of the comic, as you can see in the background here. Beautiful, sharp, right? Who doesn't love a Joker figure? Everybody loves a Joker figure. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people right now are Jokered out. Okay? Are Jokered out because of the fact that Heath Ledger Jokers are constantly made. So a lot of people, now you got Bank Robber coming out, right? We just got Purple Coat. We got Imposter. What else did we get? Purple Coat, Imposter. I think that's it. Oh, and then obviously InArt, then J&D. So a lot of Heath Ledger, which I understand why people could get, burnt out, annoyed. Jokers don't bother me at all. I'm not going to be getting every Joker from, for example, J&D, or anything like that. I don't need every single company, especially J&D, right? With the way that they were very disrespectful to, the community. If you're marketing to a specific, type of people, specific, what's the word? Demographic of people, fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. The fact that J&D said we're targeting our more affluent collectors, pretty much is what they said. That's telling me, and again, at the end of the day, the reason why I find that disrespectful is because of this. There are many different ways to pay for these figures, right? If anybody really wanted these $1,000 Jokers, they could easily get a payment plan going and buy the stupid Joker, right? If somebody really wanted it, if I really wanted it, you better believe I would have figured out a way to get that $1,000 Joker. So the fact that they make it seem like it is untouchable and only, the wealthy people, the people that are well off, could afford it or should be the ones buying it, that is the disrespect. Because if you're selling toys, I understand you want to be a different tier and a different, and target different people. Cool. But to say it, pricing it alone said it. Okay, pricing it alone is like, who are you looking for? I know you're not targeting regular people with this. Common sense. There is nothing that your figure is better at than Hot Toys, right? You can have silicone all you want. Is that better? Is that going to do anything better than the Hot Toys? Absolutely not. It's just a fancier material that you chose to use to charge more. But is it going to be any better in any way, shape, or form? Absolutely not. That's why to make figures that expensive, for what? Makes absolutely, again, they can do whatever they want, no problem. But do not disrespect potential customers. Because what do I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys regarding InArt? I would never be able to say a word about InArt if I didn't purchase any of their product. And I bought two, not one, I bought two. I bought the Joker double pack and I bought Pennywise B version with the teeth. I am not doing that with J&D because they don't deserve that. And I don't talk about J&D. There's nothing to talk about. That is very again, you can target whoever you want. You don't have to say those things because it's a turnoff. All right, you don't want my money? I'm a peasant according to you? Cool. You will not be getting my money. Because at the end of the day, who do they really know who's buying their stuff? They don't know if you're broke. They don't know if you're rich. They don't know. They're just taking orders. So that's why it's even more disrespectful. At the end of the day, they don't know who's ordering this stuff anyway. So that's why it's even more of a slap in the face. I will never buy anything J&D ever. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve the conversation. Right? You got the other channels talking about it where they don't even have Hot Toys. Okay? They don't even have Hot Toys and they're talking about J&D for what? What is the point of talking about something that you will never get, you are not going to get, you were never planning on getting? So what is the hype for? What is the point of the conversation? You know, at least I talk about InArt because I own InArt. You know, even though InArt sucks, they were not disrespectful to the community. Right? At all. Yeah, they lied to us, absolutely, which to a certain extent is very disrespectful, but they lied. You know, they tried it. But they never said, oh, this is for rich people. Brokies, we don't want your money. They never did that. But they lied. They said, oh, three-day window to pre-order the Joker. Just kidding. So that was also disrespectful, which is why they lost me as a customer immediately. Because that's dirty. You get people excited. Oh, I can have a limited item here. 3 days to order. After that, it's over. Whoever didn't place their order, you're out. Nope. This is for everybody. All right. So that's my situation with InArt. Let me see who else is in here. That commando bond looks at third-party unlicensed military figure from America's First Army. Guys, you have no idea how good that figure is. You have no idea. Ernesto, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 25 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Hello from the Roaching Nation. The Roaching Nation. Oh my God, you guys. I don't have any Jokers. Now, Ash, do you not like Jokers? Or is there like a specific look of Joker that you do like? Gerardo, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
He said, I'll wait for the InArt version. Oh my God. This guy. So fast, I have a life-size Deadpool now. I believe it, Ash. Ash, are you on social media? Let me know if you're on social media. I've never found J&D suited marketing to be disrespectful. Also, I'm pre-ordering both versions of their... This guy. So, if you don't think they're disrespectful, Uncarded, why don't you have their what do you call it? Their Joker.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Keep my J&D name out your garlic mouth. Oh my God. Night Watch, how are you, my friend? Well,
I'm doing.
good evening, Fabs and Collectors. Day one PO on the Joker. Absolutely. Just Secure Artist and Bank Robber Joker as well. And it's not even the weekend yet. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. People love Jokers. Besides the fact that we've gotten, Heath Ledger Jokers left and right, Jokers are always a good selling character. They're a very popular character. So this is going to be a hit. I can tell you that right now. The different styles of Jokers are what make the Jokers fun. This is a figure I was going to tell you guys that was coming. So just from this, like I said, this is from a comic, obviously Batman the Killing Joke, right? Remember that the Batman who laughs, okay, is also a big deal. So remember this conversation because it's coming very soon. The Batman who laughs, it is going to be a good selling figure as well. It is very different, right? It is a combination of the Joker and Batman. Look at what they did with Imposter Joker. So it's not unthinkable that they, for them to do that. They're going to do it. It's only a matter of time. Remember this conversation. Bradley, welcome.
Hello!
Fabs, I want that J&D latex face. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, you are. Ash, message me privately. I want to see some of your stuff. Either Instagram or Facebook. Message me. I want to see some of your collection. So again, beautiful, beautiful. Another thing, guys, 2 head sculpts, right? The hair, look how crazy the hair looks. Really funky. Let's get to the head sculpts, guys. As you can see, one head sculpt is blinking, right? One eye is blinking. See, for the camera picture. And then, well, for the camera pose, right? Look at that. That's sick. You could pose them just like that. See, look how sick that is. Look at the teeth, guys. Look at the teeth. Look at the grit and all that crap around his teeth. The detail is incredible. Incredible, incredible, incredible. So here is the second head sculpt, right? So both eyes are open and the jaw is slightly longer than this one. As you can see, obviously it's more of a laugh here, right, than here. So that's why the jaw is extended, longer. See the difference just from the one picture to the other? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful figure. I can tell you the articulation is going to be great, right? Very thin body. There's nothing restricting the movement. The jacket, perfectly tailored for the articulation. Again, he's not going to be doing a lot, but he's going to see here is a magnetically attachable tongue. So they're giving you the purple coat Joker style tongue to this Joker, which can't complain about that. Always have to give a Joker the tongue because that's just the type of character that he is. So that is a great, great addition. We got wired coat and jacket. So again, the wiring around the outside of the long coat and the inside penguin jacket with the tails in the back. So a lot of wiring going on. Now, guys, real quickly, I forgot. Come on. So this is what I wanted to check. It's already on Sideshow at $270. I didn't know the price. That's what I wanted to check real quick, but I knew it was already on Sideshow. So $270, right? So already, here it is. 2 interchangeable head sculpts with separate rolling eyes. So, like I said, you got the blinking eyeball, right? The blinking head sculpt with the closed eyeball, and then obviously the regular. Now, you get rolling eyes on both, which means only one rolling eyeball here, just like the Darth Vader from Obi-Wan. Remember, the battle damage head sculpt only had one eye exposed, so that's the only eye you could move. So they're giving you the same thing here, and then obviously your standard 2-eyed head sculpt. Here is the attachable little bang thing that we got already with the Arkham Joker. We got this with the Jared Leto imposter Batman, right? That Joker Batman imposter that Jared Leto that Hot Toys did by Jared Leto. That one comes with, the bang bang. This the same thing, but it says bang, I think. Bang bang or something. So again, something for the Joker. This is a must for the Joker. Every Joker, even for the video game. What was that video game? Injustice. Right? DC Injustice. The Joker, every time he had this as a like a super move or whatever, this little thing would come out. So this is iconic for the Joker every single time. So look, you get cards. So you get Joker cards, a ton of hands. You get the blade, which I didn't really show. You get the background of the comic back here, which is the stand, which is, guys, I don't know if you're paying attention to this, but does this remind anybody else of Hono? Because it's starting to look like Hono. Okay? How they're doing this. Remember that Hono, they give you that backdrop of at least the case, if you want to display whatever comic book you want in there, right? They're giving you this as if it was the comic as well. And also, that's the same thing they did here. Let me show you guys real quick. This is the same thing they did for the James Bond figure. So, same exact thing, right? So they're giving you one thing I didn't like about this, which I'm not going to get into. There's something about this base which you guys got to watch the video. That I didn't really like. So, like I said, you guys got to watch to find out. So again, you got the blade, the backdrop, you get the pistol, the revolver, the boots. Like I said, really nice shoes, the cane, which is nothing fancy. What gives value to this figure? Number one, the 2 head sculpts, right? $270 for 2 head sculpts, right? The tailoring of the suit, that alone, right? The wiring aspect of it, that is value. They spent more time on there. Do you need the Joker's outfit to be wired? Absolutely not. For what? All they're doing is giving you ways to pose your figure better with these wiring things, right? So by you being able to move the flap a little bit and keep it that way, it gives them a little bit more action when posing. That's all that is. So again, they're spending more time on there, therefore they're going to charge us money for that. But is it necessary? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The camera, right? The camera, huge deal for this Joker. That was a must. Look, the comic cover is this, so you had to add that 100%, right? The tongue, cheap accessory makes the figure a big difference. Having a Joker without a tongue and a Joker, which is again why they added it for the Heath Ledger purple Joker. You have to have a tongue for any Joker. That's just part of the character. So that's what, see, like this is my shot right here. This is how I'm most likely going to display mine. The problem is wasting both hands on this look when he's got all of these accessories, right? So he's got the cane, he's got the revolver, he's got the hat, right? So if you want to have him like this, then you're not using the camera. If you want to use him put him like this, you're not using the camera, right? Here, you got the Joker card and the camera. So that's what I'm saying. You lose both hands with that shot, but that's the most iconic shot of this comic. Like this stuff, I don't really need. I don't really need him shooting that click stuff because that's how I have the other Joker displayed. So I don't need. This is it right here. Look at that. That's gonna make a sick picture right there. Beautiful. Brad says, I own the first print copy of The Killing Joke signed by. Ooh, look at that. Brad, send it to me. I want to see it in hand. Fabs just move so everything packed away. Oh, I gotcha. All right, no problem. I bet Fabs don't even know who Boland is. Boland is probably the person who wrote it, who illustrated the comic. You sound like Mike right now. Mike thinks that because you didn't read the comic, therefore you shouldn't speak on life. Okay? Mike says, did you read the comic? I didn't think so. That's Mike. Oh my God. I have the Coach Joker and pre-order the Catwoman and Harvey Dent plus statue. What more do you want me to from them? Oh yeah, Carden. I can't wait to see all of these pictures. And do me a favor, when you send me a picture, okay? I would like to see the entire box. I'm sick of you sending me images. Look what I got. That's how you send me pictures. Hey, look. All right, no more of that on Carden. Please and thank you. Rod, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing.
Welcome. Faz, you want me to bug you about? You want me to bug you? No, I wanted to see your collection. I wanted to see. because you're so obsessed with Deadpool. I want to see what you got. I remember when the book came out back in the day. I was 15, and Batman was going crazy with the movie and comics. Missed those days. So, Brad's saying right now, I remember when the book came out back in the day. I was 15, so that was probably 1872. It was most likely the very first comic that came out in black and white when Brad was 15. Okay. Pets were little dinosaurs at the time. And I believe he has some. I already pre-ordered the Joker from Sideshow Collectibles to 50 the coupon code, then use this guy. You're shopping with speed. The two Joker heads are too similar. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. They look very similar, but obviously one eye is closed on one, the jaw is slightly closed, and then the other one has both wide open and a longer jaw because he's laughing, but very similar. Correct. Should have come with paralyzed big. Big dog, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Oh my God, that close-up pig uses the. I'm telling you that this is it. This is what makes the figure. This is the shot that you're gonna want from this figure. This right here. But it's a shame that you lose both hands, and that's it. You can't use the revolver. You can't use the cane. You can't put the hat on his hand. You lose everything. So that's annoying. You know. Fabs, I have more figures. It's just, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to see. So this thing, guys, I'm telling you, the detail, it's gonna be a great figure, very basic. It's gonna be very thin figure, right? It's gonna feel very cheap. I'm telling you guys right now, because this thing weighs nothing. I can tell you that already. So it may feel a little disappointing weight-wise, especially when we've been getting regular standard, size figures with a little weight. For example, this commando outfit, James Bond, has decent weight to it. Why? The body is a slightly, I'm not gonna say muscular, but the biceps are bulky, right? It's a thicker body than something like this. So of course it's gonna have a little bit more weight to it than the Joker. Chris, my friend, welcome. Nice to see you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. There's 26 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. So telling you guys, telling you, this thing is good. You know what I thought at first when I saw the two interchangeable, before I got to finish what it said, I thought it was talking about hair pieces. And then I started looking, I was like, it's no hair pieces. The hair pieces are crazy. Yo, pause. Why you zoomed in his this guy? Unbelievable. No respect. See, the revolver again, very nicely painted, a lot of detail on it. Beautiful. So it would be a shame not to use it. Again, do I want to use it? I don't know about that. But very, very good. Here it is. Pistol with detachable flag. Like I said, we got this plenty already. Nothing new here. Love this figure. Are you getting this? Who pre-ordered the figure already? Please let me know in the chat. I want to know who pre-ordered this already. Because I haven't yet. I tell you that I haven't yet. I'm gonna, but I haven't yet. I have a feel, like I said, like I told you guys days ago, we're not done with what just came out, right? With the Sam and the Joker and all that stuff. We are not done. We are nowhere close to being done. So we're just gonna get more left and rights of this stuff. And I think that if we thought that RoboCane and RoboCop were the biggest hits, right now, I can tell you some people may feel like from the entire year already, 2025, RoboCane, number one, it is the most exciting announcement yet. Right below that, RoboCop 2, at least for me. Out of everything this year so far, those two are the biggest, most exciting announcements. Now, you could add Supreme Iron Man to that, but those two are the biggest ones. Again, they were never made, So that's why they're a big deal. Supreme also was never made, but they've made, a billion Iron Man. So that's what I'm saying. So the best, not the best, the pieces that are going to be even more exciting than RoboCane and RoboCop 2 are yet to be announced for 2025. So those are not the most exciting. Again, I'm not saying that you got to like those two, but those should be the biggest announcements for everybody because, again, they were never made before. So those are brand new, fresh MMS diecast pieces. That's why they're a big deal all around. You got a brand new figure that is diecast. Well, two brand new figures, right? One repainted and one newly engineered, which is obviously the RoboCane. And not newly because clearly they've been working on this since 2000 and whatever it was, 2002, 2003. No, what the hell was it? 2012, I think it was. Yeah, 2012. But yeah, 2012, 2013, one of those 2 years. So, they've known that they were going to make this since then, right? Now, probably working the die cast and all that stuff, all the engineering had to be done. But I can tell you they've had this figure in production for over a year already because they're not easy figures to make. They're super intricate and they're die-cast and they're big figures. So they got to be on point. Right? So this is not your standard Superman. This is not your Spider-Man figure that they could, make left and right, pop out left and right because it's just boom, suit. They've made so many that it's just 1, 2, 3 for them. Spider-Man figures they have down pat. RoboCane they never did, so it's not something that they could easily say, oh, it's no joke. This is easy. This is a joke. Let's make it 1, 2, 3. It takes work. It takes time. And that's another reason why it is, to me, the most exciting figures, Rat and RoboCop 2, of the year 2025 so far. And then right after that, you could add Supreme, Iron Man, and I don't know about Sam. I don't know if Sam should be included in that, but still a great figure. This figure is definitely the best piece I've ordered this week, most anticipated. No, I'm not getting it. Have to control my pre-orders first, so I have no choice but to pass. I have not, but I'm planning to later down the road when the low stock. I told you that I already did using points and coupons. Hot Toys doing a DC Comics line could lead me down a very bad road. No, it's not. It's not just DC comic. It's every comic. That's the problem. So it's DC, it's Marvel comic because Supreme Iron Man is Marvel comic, right? This is DC comic. So it's everything comic coming from the comic book line. That's what I'm saying. Expect the unexpected because anything's game. Anything. That's why I said the Batman Who Laughs, it's around the corner. That's what I'm telling you right now. Remember this conversation because it's happening. Let's see. Chris, my friend, welcome.
Hello.
Happy Thursday, my friend. Welcome. Did someone block Joe by accident? Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen him. Somebody check. Wait, actually, let me check real quick. Make sure he's not blocked. Because it does happen. It does happen. Oh, of course I can't check now. Unreal, guys. I can't check. Joe, are you alive? He's invisible. Hold on. I gotta make sure this is hold on. I don't want him to think he was blocked on purpose. All right, let's see. Let's see if Joe was. Oh my God. Joe. Huh. There we go. All right. So let's see. Where is he? There we go. Da, 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 da. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Da, 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 da. No, Joe is safe. Joe is safe. Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. He's good. All right. Joe, you're good. You're just not here. Boy, you're safe. You were not removed from my life. Artisan Death Stranding Sam looks exciting. Does not fit with my collection. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be an incredible figure. The accessories of the figure, the type of figure, right? All the stuff that you could put on the figure, the different looks of the figure, right? So it is a great, great figure. It's going to be a great figure. The thing is, where does it go? Right? Where do you put that? Marvel? Put that with VGM? Where you put that with, you know what I mean? Like, where does that go? Where does that fit? It's just a random figure just standing there with all this 15 briefcases, you know? So that's the only thing. Rudy strikes again. Rudy. Is he even in here, Rudy? I think I did see a Rudy. All I want for Christmas is Deadpool and Wolverines. You will have them for Christmas. I can tell you that. I will tell you that. Hot Toys is hitting all the corners, covering all the bases. Yep. There again. Hot Toys is garbage. Where is InArt?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Hot Toys, the garbage company, making all the product in 1/6. Where is InArt?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Hot Toys, the biggest piece of trash company in the 1/6 community, giving us product after product after product after product every day, every other day, every 2 days. Where is InArt?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
How can a company that doesn't exist making 1/6 scale be better than a company making 1/6 scale left and right?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
That is my point. Also, very quickly, where is Escape Leia?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Just making sure, just catching you guys up. 22 guys, please hit that like button. There's 31 of you guys in here. Please, please, please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. No way. Oh my god, Rudy fell asleep. The bad button. Can you imagine? If anyone is at full sleeping, Rudy, absolutely, absolutely. So is Rudy. It's always Rudy. Sam goes in between TWD and Alien. Mad Planet, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome, welcome. Because true 100% inner truth is quality. inner quality is one figure a year. Is that what quality is? I'll stick to garbage Hot Toys, okay? If you have any of the Cyberpunk or Edge Runners figures, Sam can go. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I have Cyberpunk Johnny Silverhand. I have Cyberpunk V-Mail from Art. Was it Art something made them? Pure Arts made them, right? So V-Mail, V-Female, and the motorcycle, that bike that they came with. So I got all 3 figures and the bike. So that is good to know because that means that I could put it in there. Beautiful. Thank you for that, Uncarded. Thank you for collecting once in your life. Chris. Fabs holding out for the jazzing Batman Begins. Faz, no, I want them for Christmas. No, that's what I'm saying. You'll have them before Christmas. That's what I'm saying. You'll have them by Christmas, but way before that. September. September. All right, guys. The release. We got a beauty. It's actually funny because the figure came out and I said, Bob, I said, are you collecting this time? He's like, nah. He's like, kid pool is garbage. I don't really like it. And then I said, have you looked at the posing? And he's like, oh man, I need it. So Bob, you're welcome. You're welcome for letting me guide you back into collecting for once in your life. I'm just kidding. Bob said he was not missing out on kid pool because of the posing. And it look at that. That's exactly what he said. He said it's a lot of fun poses. Which look at that. What other figures can you do this with? What other figures do you have a couch for that you could do this with? Right? So a lot of fun. Look at this whole family of Deadpools. Also, huge shout out to Michael C. Without Michael C, even though, right, my own fault, I told you guys I was going to get Lady Pool later on. You know, this was going to be, she's going to be dirt cheap very, very soon. She's still sitting. She's still in stock, going nowhere. So I knew I was going to get her later on. Michael got her for me weeks ago. So now I am even more excited for Kid Pool. I was going to get them all anyway, but I was just waiting, holding off, trying to collect MODOK Mike style. But he got it for me early. So thank you for that, my friend. I appreciate it. So now, like I said, now getting this is going to be, even more exciting for me. So the hoodie, as you can see, really nice. There is head pool. Those guns are my favorite part of the figure, right? Those little water guns. The best. The eyes, right? You could get all the different eyes, just like every single Deadpool. He's got the swords, right? The swords are really nice too for his size. But look at that, guys. He's got Miles Morales sneakers on. Nobody picked that up. Those Nike ones, but obviously Hot Toys cannot do Nike anything because unless they get the license or else they get hit for copyright, and then there's a lawsuit and we won't have Hot Toys ever again. So that's why they don't make anything Nike or anything branded that way, because they know that they have to get permission and they have to get, the license or the copyright license for that, so they don't get sued for using this stuff. But look how nice the shoelaces look. Everything about it, the weathering on the holsters, right? The knee pads. I think these are Luch size. Luch wears these when he's out in public. Articulation, right? Should be very good. Also, remember this body, young Anakin Skywalker, Phantom Menace, Episode 1. You heard it here first. This is Hot Toys trying out what they could use for figures like that. Remember this conversation. Young Anakin. If all they have to do, pay very good attention to this, guys. If all they have to do for a figure like this is give us a diorama, right? Because here is the standard base, right? So we get that regardless. But to get a figure that small with just that base, the two swords, the two guns, and the backpack, and that's it, I don't know, right? How much would they charge for this? They can't charge more than $180 for something like that. So what do they have to do? Give you the couch. Why? It gives them more value. They could charge you more for that. Right? It's not like you get to pick and choose. Oh, I'll take the basic. I'll take the collector's edition, so I don't have to pay extra for the couch. No. One SKU, add the couch, price it at whatever it is, and what are you going to do? Well, it's a small figure, but it comes with the couch, so it evens out. And that's exactly what they wanted. Because the figure is small. There's not much to the figure at all. There's not much of value to that body, to that figure, nothing. Even when it comes to the tailoring and the outfit and the materials used, it's less than your standard 1/6 because it's a smaller figure, a smaller body. So they already know that they're not spending as much money as a standard, 1/6. For example, look at the difference between Deadpool suit and Kidpool suit. This is cloth. This is some type of different stretchy material. So obviously this is cheaper material than this, right? This is baggy hoodie. This is baggy sweatpants, some knee pads, some sneakers. So all of this, right, the tailoring is not as the same as this. So the amount of time spent on making the outfit for this is not the same time spent making this outfit. Right? So that's why they need to give it something to justify that price point. Which because somebody tell me the price. I don't remember what the price is. It's got to be in the 200s, right? 260, I want to say. But let me know, guys. So everybody together, right? The only one we're missing is battling Deadpool, right? Battle damage Deadpool. And then that's everybody. Until obviously any other announcements are made. But the entire family will be complete when this guy is released or shipped. Look at that. The mask completely different than everybody else's. Also badass looking, right? Very different. Here's the mean face. This is probably how I'm going to have mine. I like the mean eyes. I have her with the mean eyes. I have him with the mean eyes. So he's most likely going to have the mean eyes as well. Because, him looking mean, it just makes the figure look that much more badass. Look at the blades. Look at that. That is a sick pose right there. He's got the one eye open. The one eye, I guess he's looking mean with that one. This head pool is everywhere, as you can see. Again, they have to make the figure look appealing by adding the entire family to it, by adding head pool to it, by adding baby pool to it, right? To make you say, oh my God, this is great. I'm going to have the entire family of Deadpool, blah, blah, blah. That's why they do this. To make you be like, oh, I need everybody. Right? But even by himself, look at that. Looks like a menace, like a menacing kid messing up the couch, jumping on top of stuff. Look at that. Look, badass. Classy, badass pose right there. Look, you can put the backpack on the couch. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Look at that. Can't beat this. You can't beat this figure. Like I said, the price point. Somebody tell me the price point, please. But overall, the figure is going to be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Head pool looks like a little LA. Exactly. Crazy. Kid pool goes for 14K. Baby pool is played by the same actor as Baby Yoda. Look at that. I didn't know that. I will get this 100%. So much. Still need 9 figures from this line. Telling you, we're getting them. We are getting them. Water guns are cool. Absolutely. 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 Same body as young Ahsoka. Oh my God.
How dare you?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable uncarded. We don't talk about young Ahsoka on this stream, okay? We collect figures. Okay, we don't make figures into SEXUAL stuff in this stream. Okay, that's for perverted people who attach toys to bad stuff. Okay, disgusting. I bet there's a reused rocket under that guard. Reused rocket. Unreal. 240. Thank you, Bob. So exactly. So I said 260, 240. Is it fair? Absolutely not. Because again, this is 180, and that's a lot. This figure should really be 160. Right? That's including accessories, including backpack, including blades. Because again, the guns are new, right? So I understand that, right? The guns are new. The blades, the size of the blades might be new because every other blade from any other Deadpool, they're a lot longer than his. So they shortened the blade, but probably same handle, right? Backpack, molded, doesn't cost them much. So there's not much going into the figure as it is. But the 240 comes from that couch. That will make you justify that figure at 240. See, you're going to tell me this is not worth 240? Absolutely. Absolutely. You remove the couch, it's a little problem now. You're not paying 240 without a couch. Absolutely not. And even at 240, it's still less than your standard 280 Hot Toys. Standard 1/6 size, 12-inch, 13-inch, whatever. 280. So at 240, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's less than your 280, but it's still a lot for this. And they're getting away with it because of the couch. That's it. We shall never speak of young Ahsoka or Hermione. Alfieri, welcome. I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Hello there. No matter how small the figure is, Hot Toys charges regular price $250. Like, absolutely. 100%. Again, is it okay? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay. And with this one, obviously they charge $240, so slightly less than your standard, but they still high. So they do charge you full price when they shouldn't, correct. And they're still cheaper than, for example, Inert. And Inert will never make anything like this. Ever. Inert will never make a lot of things that Hot Toys is making, has made, will continue to make. That's why anybody focusing on Inert, anybody thinking about Inert, what is Inert doing right now? Oh, still messing around with Superman? They're a joke. They're a joke. Oh, Superman came and all the Inert shills. Oh my God, Superman! And now we're here talking about everything else that Hot Toys makes. Where's Superman? What do they got to talk about? What is Inert talking about right now? Oh, Superman from 2 weeks ago? Oh, okay. Your niece. Ryan Reynolds' daughter needs some royalties as well. No, I'm telling you, they're all getting paid. Even the baby. The baby is getting paid. I'll just dress up my rocket. $386 a pop. Ooh, that's expensive. But that's isn't that Canadian? Not Canadian, Australian money? Australian dollars? Joe says you are garlic for blocking him. I did tell him he's not blocked. Weird, his comments aren't showing. Yeah, that is very weird because I don't see him at all, that he's not blocked at all. So whatever he's doing, he did it himself. Actually, let me check the chat this way and see if maybe I could do something for him this way, because something's not right here. Let me see if I see his comment on the. Where's Joe? Where's Joe? Joe. No, I don't see Joe in here either, Bob. So I don't know what's happening. No, Joe's not in here either. So yeah, so it's either he did something or somebody did something, but he's not blocked. Joe, you're not blocked by any means. So I don't know. Inner is working on latest right. Exactly. They're a joke. Inner doesn't have the stomach. Sorry, Superman sucked. Telling you. That's all they got. They got one figure every 5 months, and everybody's like, oh, they're the best. Another reason why they're trash. Yes, but free shipping. Yep. Correct. Aussie money is good money. Absolutely. Is Rudy at it again? Rudy. Lucio. All right, guys. So again, 10 all day long. I can tell you that right. Look, all these accessories. Again, does this equal 240? Absolutely not. It looks like a lot right here. It looks like a lot without the couch, right? But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of hands. 2 blades, 2 guns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of eyes, backpack, and the base. Again, this is not 240. I don't think so. Absolutely not. Look at that. Disco. Ooh. So this is how they sell you this stuff. Look at that. The family. Dog pool. So you got everybody, you see that, you're like, oh my God, I need that couch. And everybody goes for the couch. But you got to get Kidpool to get that couch. Let me see what you guys are saying, and then we're out of here. Let me see. Lucius speaks some sense of the fact he is saying Joe. I'm on chat with Joe right now. He is in texting this channel. He sent, yeah, as I'm saying, I don't see anything from Joe. Nothing. Not even on the stream on the app. So something's very weird. Because if I saw his name pop up, at least I would be able to click on it and see what's wrong with it. But I don't see anything. So Joe, I don't know what you did. Joe. I don't know what you did, Joe. Yeah, I don't know. That's very, very weird. Very, very weird. Half a figure, should we have price? Absolutely. This, like I said, 180 with the couch. 180 with the couch. And without the couch, 140, 150. But we are never gonna get any Hot Toys at less than $200. It's just impossible. Even your most basic one, it ain't gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Maybe Rudy got a pick from the Deadpool hoodie needs to be life size. That'd be cool, right? To get a life size hoodie. When I get the entire Deadpool family, I could make some Deadpool Xmas card. Oh, imagine, that'd be sick. That's a great idea. He bought too much in art and got auto ban. It got auto ban. Yeah, Joe, I don't know what you did. But not for me. All right, guys, like I said, like I told you on Tuesday, I was going to be back either Wednesday or today. Most likely now I'll probably see you guys on Saturday. The fact that we have an announcement today and we have a release, I don't think we'll be getting anything. Remember that it's already Friday over there now. So still a possibility. I don't think so, but who knows? Guys, Sideshow hasn't shipped a bunch of stuff. Feral hasn't shipped. That's one of them. There's also, I'm waiting on a few Dark Empire Luke. I'm waiting on about at least 3 figures from them, and they're taking forever. Again, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're taking so long. Specifically, my Feral paid off about 3 weeks already, and nothing. Not even like, preparing to ship or nothing. So I must be getting the 15th batch because I feel like everybody got it already. So that's coming soon. Like I said, I'm working on the Commando outfit, James Bond. Guys, amazing figure. Amazing figure. You're going to want to watch the video because I have a lot to say regarding what Hot Toys should have done with the figure. Let me see here. Still waiting for yes, I don't know what's going on with that either. That's another one that I'm waiting for as well. Still no sign of that figure either. I'm surprised I haven't got. That's another one. Yes, Darth Maul 2.0 with Sith Speeder hasn't shipped yet either. I don't know. Again, paid off. I don't know what's happening. With them, but it's sucking. Now, like I said, I'm working on Commando. Then I got Han Solo, right? The figure is in the house. And then after that, I have no idea what else is coming. So we got to wait and see. Joe, oh my God, was the picture of me with the top? What did you do? How did you fix it, Joe? How did you fix it? Tell me how you fixed it. We'll get Kid 150 from Mr. Yeah, probably. Guys, also William. Shout out to William. He's selling what is he selling right now? Unmasked Wolverine by Hono. something like $230 or $225 or something like that. So if you're looking for that figure, he's got it ready to ship for you. I really want that head sculpt. I'll get the head sculpt eventually. I don't need another Wolverine, guys. I don't need another one. But that head sculpt is a must. It's really, really nice. It's nicer than the SSR, even though the SSR is very, very good. That Hot Toys head sculpt is a must. How many weeks you think till Sideshow gets T1000s in? I'm going to say probably it's usually 3 to 5 weeks, depending. Yeah, 3 to 5 weeks. So about there. Unmasked Wolvie. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what he did, Joe. Albert, welcome. I don't know if I said hello to you. How are you
doing?
A Baffler 2.0 ships. Yeah, so that one already shipped for me. Well, I got that from Toys for Kiddos. So I got that in Spider-Man 3 Deluxe from Toys for Kiddos. So that's the only reason why I have them. But yeah, they're taking forever to ship. Fabi and Joe Shadow Band. No, I'm telling you, I don't touch people's stuff unless I don't want you in here and I remove you. I don't touch people's stuff. I got more a few weeks ago. I have delivered. You're insane, Ron. That is a great gift. I want to be your nephew. Unbelievable. I don't do nothing. So how did you start? How did you start talking? And yeah, that was very weird, Joe. Artists and everything. Let's go. Can you imagine? All right, guys. I'll see you guys on Saturday. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.